Hello and welcome to Elite Geospatial. Today we're going to look at how to put signature samples in ERDAS Imagine. So we're going to look at how we can prepare our signature for classification, especially supervised classification. So we'll just look through that, and we're going to look at the classes. Number one class is built up, water body, vegetations, and I want to look at how to pick the samples for bare lands and rocks in this image. All right. So for start, we're starting with build up. So first and foremost, you go to raster, and on raster you go to classification, and then you will see supervised. Click on the drop down button, and you're going to see signature editor. Now, once your signature editor pops up, you just put it here. We already learned how we can connect this. So if you've not done that, you check other of my videos, you'll see how to do that. So I'll have it here. Now, I will just zoom into where I'm going to. I have some AOIs that I've selected in the cost of classification. So if I click on this AOI, I'll begin to verify if at all it goes out or not. So I can see that this AOI didn't go out. So I'll just click on this to add it here, right? Now I'll just keep going to show. So I check this one too. I'll just add. Anyone that didn't meet, I will now do a new one. I'll say this is okay. I'll add. This one too is okay. I'll click on just add it. And then this one is not okay unless this is. So I'm going to skip this place and just going to pick this and click on add. So any other one I'll have to redo it myself, so I'm just going to go. Oh, in case you don't know where you're going to see that, you go to drawing, and then you see all the tools you need to use. So I'm using polygon, all right? So if I have picked those points enough for what I want to do, I will, let me check some more up here and pick some of the rivers we have here. So if I zoom up, I should be able to see another river. So I'm just going to go through the pixels and select. Just more like digitizing, right? Okay. So I'm picking that. Now you can see by the riverside, I'm already seeing that there are vegetations. Most importantly, they are farmlands. But since we're only using vegetations, we'll put farmlands inside vegetation. So I'm just going to go ahead and pick that. So I'm going to continue picking this this water body. Now, in most cases, I do a uniform picking, except if there are not enough. Do a uniform picking, and I always pick at least 20, 20, except if there are none enough. In some cases, you may not find. So I usually pick 20, 20 in classes that have enough minimum. Some classes I can pick up to 100. So the more of this you pick, and with the help of Google Earth, you will be able to at least have some level of confidence in your picking. So I will continue picking, so when I'm moving to next class, I will let you know. So once you've covered where you want to cover, you now highlight all of this, just like this. Highlight all of them together, then you click on this. This will now merge everything and you now delete the rest. So you will now name this as what? Water body. So we have one class that will already sample out everything, so we'll make it blue. Alright, so we'll go to the next one. This is mountain. If you look at it from here now, how do you know what I'm saying? If I turn this, let's zoom this very well. Let's zoom this to this, and from here now I just drop this, you will see what I'm saying. So you will know that you can see it's elevated. Can you see? So we can say it's mountain. Alright, you can just make it rock or anything. So that's how I get to do some of those class. So I'm just going to turn this so that pick this, drop. So I already had those ones selected before from the last classification I did. So this, I just hold shift and I hold all of the ones I've done before, right? And this, and click on add. So I'm checking all the ones that I suspect to be the rock or mountain, and then I have some here. I have like this, so we'll now use this to do the job. So do the job. We still have some here. Add. So once we are done adding, we just add them up together. Then we merge again. Click on this. Then we name it to rock. Just use the name rock there. Then the next we have, just changing it, let's use this Sienna. So here is a built up. With the help of Google Earth, we get to know what is on that ground. So we just pick all of this, so you can see. So I'm just making selections and continue. Add. So you can see how we're pre-going, and using the band, I'm using band 654. So each band, any band you're using, then you will now begin to see some of them. So I have some of this place covered. If you check, it's actually this. So we'll just make selection of them. Just select all of them and then we add. So let's make selections. Use shift to select them. Then I click on add. So this is very good when you're doing a temporal analysis, because it will help you easily. Once you've done one, you just bring in the other one and use the ARO from the previous classification as well as the STEM study area. So I'm just going to highlight this, and I will also merge again, then delete this. Then this will be called built up. And then we have what next now? Bare lands. Let's do vegetation first. So these greens, you can see that they are vegetation. And like I said, we are doing both vegetation and we're adding farmlands to it, so that, because we are not classifying farmlands separate. Alright, if we are classifying farmlands separate, you will see that we will use this very reflectance. You can see when you look here, you see that they are farmlands. You can see those ridges down there. Okay, So we're going to add the two of them together. That's the vegetation and the farmlands. So the vegetation and the farmland, will add them together. There are already quite a number of them that we've done already from. So I'm just showing how it's done. So you can see we can just make shift and select all of these and add them. So we have down here where we can just pick them. We have vegetation we add. So let's zoom here to be sure what is here. So just pick our vegetation and we'll move out of here. So pick this, add. So we'll come here and then we add this, this, and see vegetations everywhere. So we add this into it. Add this into it. So we add this into it. Add this into it. We already have up to 19 because vegetation is covering a lot of here, so we have to take time to pick as many as we can. So now we're at 31, so we just add this. We select all of them and we do the usual thing. Click on this and delete. So this will be vegetation. So we have one more class, which is bare land. So we can see the white here is for bare land. So we just make selection. We need to be careful while making the white because you can see it's not just pure white, and this is a pixel-based kind of classification. So there are a bit of farmlands into it, but we're just making selection. Just want you to know, take note of that. And taking step to show you. I will have just taken time to show you. The video may be longer, but just follow so that you pick all that you need from it. So I'm just selecting and adding 4 bare lands. So let's zoom down to see where bare lands are more again. So we have here add this as bare land. So add as bare land. add as BLN. Add as BLN. Add as BLN. You can even see as well it's showing BLN there. So the Google Earth helps you to know some of these things, because the Landsat imagery is a low resolution, or it's not as high as it should be. It's 30 meters, so you may not see a lot of things. So the Google Earth becomes your eye. So once we have that, we merge them together as usual for our last class. So we will now name this as what? BLN. So the BLN take the color beige, which is already in, and then the vegetation will take the vegetation color, then this will take red color. So once you are done with setting the class you want to do, you just come up here, click on save, and you navigate to where you want it saved, and then you quickly put the year to 2015. I click on OK. Click on OK. So this has officially saved. So even if you close this, it's already saved. So this is how you can sample your signature and create a signature for your supervised classification. So thank you for staying tuned on this a bit long video. I hope this helps you in any of your temporal research and all of that. So I will see you in the next video where we're going to perform supervised classification on this signature we just created. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Till I come your way next time. Bye-bye.